Hi, so I'm Jonathan Dunham, and this is my submission for assignment 2B. And this was just the assignment that had us go to a club meeting or organization meeting and come back here and report to you what we thought about it and what we learned and gained from this meeting. So, to start, I went to a creative writing meeting with my friend Ellis, and my friend Ellis and I, we met in band. He's probably my best friend here, and we're in the same friend group. But in that friend group, I mean, we're free to talk about our passions and whatnot. And yeah, like it's a fun friend group. But when you have one person that you share a passion with, and you both talk about that passion, the flame that you have for that one thing grows all the brighter. And that's essentially how he ended up asking me to accompany him to one of his creative writing meetings. And I want to say that this meeting, it was in March. It was that first Thursday in March, which I believe was the 5th or the 4th. It might have, I'm pretty sure it was the 4th. I don't know. But I'm sorry. But it was held in GCB, and it was a lot of fun. So going into it, you just walk in and you needed a notebook. I did not bring a notebook. I should have assumed that it's creative writing, world building. Duh, you need a notebook, and I actually have one, and it is chock full of world building. And the people there, they were actually really kind. It felt like a subculture. You know how you have your anime conventions and you have Comic Con, and those are all full of people who share the same interest, the same passion for something. That's essentially what this felt like. It felt like another culture all on its own, and I really like that. They were just people who I could talk to, who I could level with. But going into it, um, I borrowed my friend Ellis's notebook, and the I, mm, 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 the meeting heads, they had us open the notebook. They had us open Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, whatever you streamed music on. They had you open that, and you they had us look at the last song that we listened to and write about it. Write what like that song felt for you, like how you interpreted that song. And they had us put that in the form of a poem. And ironically, the song I chose was really, really good. So I listened to the song, A Song for You by Donny Hathaway. And that is my song. That is my song. And the song essentially talks about a song Donny Hathaway wrote for like the person he loves, basically. And I want to say my poem was, I'm not going to read it here. I'm not going to read it here because I don't want to get all sappy or anything. Not that I would get sappy. It's just, I don't know. I'm not reading that poem. It's the bottom line. But yeah, I want to say I did a pretty good job. I um people say that they really felt my poem, and I'm glad. I want to think that it was the best one in the room, but I know that's probably a lie, so I'm gonna dismiss that idea. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, and after that, we worked on um, world building, and they actually gave me critique for things that I could touch on or touch up on in my world building. So I really appreciated that because not only did I participate in an activity that I really enjoyed, I got feedback on something that on one of my hobbies. And that was the first time I've gotten a widespread critique on my world building. So it made me feel good. I would join the the organization next semester, but I don't know. I also want to test the waters with whatever other organizations there are because that club meeting opened my mind to how many more things I could be doing on campus. So that's just to experiment. And I don't know, I like the culture of it all. I like the culture of it all a lot because I'm not really one to step outside of my comfort zone. So finding my people first try and finding that we did have like things that we shared in common, like we shared culture, you know, and that was just like